Starting week 7 of the fall season and hopefully a drier week ahead as we are talking all things Wyoming Cowboys with AD Matt Weber. Matt, how are we doing this afternoon?
Well, I'm drier than I was on Friday and Saturday, so that's a good start. But doing well.
Great.
Doing,
Great. It's can't believe it's week 7 already, and it's just flying now. It seemed like the first couple weeks kind of trudged along. I think it was mostly heat related, but now it's just flying. I mean, I think there's some seed meetings this weekend, and I can't believe it. So it's going quick. So let's jump in, let the fans know what's going on with the Cowboys. Let's start with cross country. They have had a light week since we talked last, but coming up, they've got a couple of things going on this week. They have the CHCA Invitational at VOA, and then the Talawanda Brave Invitational up at Talawanda High School on Saturday. So they've got two opportunities to get better to get ready for that CHL championship.
yeah, you're right. They had a relatively lighter schedule in terms of competition this past week since we last talked, but just preparation for CHCA on Tuesday and then Talwanda over the weekend. Just gearing up for CHLs around the corner there, and then also sectionals. Uh, and like you said, we are kind of moving along in postseason action for many of our fall sports. And, like you said, it's pretty remarkable to think that some programs are heading in the districts this week and some are getting ready for their seed meeting. And you kind of wonder, hey, where did the fall season go? But we're
Right.
still in it, still a lot going on. And it is a busy week for cross country. And hopefully some of those fields can dry out a little bit on the runners, but it might be more of a tough mutter race out there at CHCA. But they do a nice job hosting those invitationals, and our high school and middle school are heading out there on Tuesday. Should be a great race. Expect to see a lot of great times by the Cowboys.
Yeah, it sounds great. No tumbleweeds that they have to worry about rolling through with. I think all the dust is officially gone, and yeah, it just seems like yesterday we were talking about wet bulb tests and having breaks because of the heat, but that has gone away from night now. So best of luck with the two matches for cross country this week. Let's go to the gridiron. Talk about football and some challenges Friday night, but the the worst part of it is only things got bumped 30 minutes and a nice win over the Blue Devils, 31 nothing. And, it's interesting. We were talking before we went live. Mother Nature must be a high school football fan because right before kickoff, it was actually a very nice night for the game.
Yeah, Friday night was very interesting for all the athletic directors. We probably can't thank enough for all those volunteers and support staff for game day operations. I really appreciate the team that we have here. It was miserable for the weather, at least heading into the afternoon, late afternoon. We had actually lost power on one side of our stadium, so kind of working through those logistics, everything kind of got back on. And as we kind of evaluated the facility and the weather patterns there, we moved it back 30 minutes. And, like we said before we went on air, 6:30 hit and you would have thought everything just stopped and sun out a little bit. Fans were coming in and just ready for nice Friday night football game here at Bob Lewis Stadium. So just really remarkable. Can't thank enough again the staff that we have here, the teamwork that goes into getting fields prepped and concessions and ticket gates and so forth. We got thrown a curveball and we were able to adjust and pivot and make sure we had everything ready to go for our fans entering the game. It was a good win for the Cowboys, 31 nothing. Offensively, 309 total yards. Uh, More impressive is the defense. Defense really stepped up, yielded just two first downs for the Blue Devils. Dupuis at quarterback tossed three touchdowns. Joel ran for another 140, 40 plus yards. And Josiah Galt led with the receiving core, five catches, 81 yards and touchdown. Defense led by Jess Hauer and Merrick Props with 9 tackles apiece. So really both sides of the ball and special teams. Carter continues to just have an outstanding season, both kicking and punting. So it was a good homecoming win. Had to make a lot of adjustments with just the homecoming festivities, but everyone adapted and we got through the game. And this week, heading just a little bit across town over there in Deer Park and going to take on the Wildcats on Friday night. So another CHL battle there.
Get your tickets at wyomingathletics.org. Click on the schedule, click on the tickets and passes. Get your tickets in advance and make that entrance easy at Deer Park High School for you. So good luck to football as they keep that train rolling. Let's go to the links, talk boys and girls golf. Let's see, update the fans on how. Trying to think if we've talked. No, because the CHLs were after we had our last show. So we've got CHLs and then update the fans on any sectional play for both boys and girls, Matt.
Yeah, so boys golf finished first at sectionals. Jack Webb was medalist there with 67.
Awesome.
Just an outstanding individual performance for him. And then Finley Bartlett was right behind, tied second in the field. So we got out as a team sectional champions, CHL champions the week before that. And now they will participate at Pipestone tomorrow for districts. The weather, just like Friday, Saturday, the weather does have impacts, with the golf courses and so forth. So, the golfers are getting ready for that and planning for Tuesday, going to be a good district tournament performance for the Cowboys. So that's on Tuesday, district wide. On the girls' side, sectional play was at Walden Ponds. The girls finished 13th as a team, shooting a 419. Mia Marty was our low shooter there with 93. She finished 27th overall. Addie, freshman, shot 96 and was finished 35th overall. So those two led the charge for the girls golf team. Did not make it out of districts, but really a good performance for our golf team at Walden Ponds. And then they finished up with matches with Taylor this past week. So really a good season. They finished, third there in the CHL tournament. Really good performances and really a good season for the entire program. Can't thank the parents, the seniors for all the hard work and dedication to the sport and also to Wyoming athletics. So really thank them for that fall season. It's here September 30th and some of the teams are heading right into district. So that's how quick some of the schedules go. But again, girls finished at sectionals and then CHLs wrapping up their postseason run there.
Perfect. Congratulations on the girls. Good luck to the boys as that tournament run still open to them, and good luck with that. Let's go over to the pitch. Let's talk boys soccer first. 9-2-3, having a great year. They travel to Indian Hill on Tuesday and then to West on Saturday at 3 o'clock. So a busy 2 matches for boys soccer.
Yeah, it was a busy week for them. They finished 1-1-1 during competition last week. They did Lebanon there on Saturday morning and got that win and tied Summit 0-0. So big week for the Cowboys and CHL standings. Indian Hill on the road on Tuesday. That'll be another big test and a big matchup. Always a good rivalry there on the pitch. Just two really strong programs, and Tuesday will be a lot of fun. And then Saturday they take a little break out of CHL play and go visit the GMC Lakota West Firebirds, who are also having a strong season. So we'll prepare the Cowboys heading into the tournament time, and will be a good test. But I know the boys are excited about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun match. I think that two very even teams, and that should be fun on Saturday. On the girls' side, let's see, they have 3 matches this week, I believe. At Fenwick tonight, host the Braves from Indian Hill at Bob Lewis Stadium on Wednesday, and then head up to Dayton Way to take on Alter 3 o'clock on Saturday. So three three tough matches for the girls this week.
Yeah, it'll be a big week for the girls. Two non-conference matchups in that piece of the schedule there. Home Indian Hill Wednesday night. So encourage all the fans to come out and support them. It'll be another big CHL battle on the pitch. And again, looking forward to seeing how our girls soccer team does this week with three matches this week and playing really some strong soccer heading down the stretch.
Best of luck to both boys and girls soccer this week. Some tough matches ahead. Let's go to the hard court. Matt, give the fans an update on girls tennis.
Well, girls tennis is going to begin a sectional tournament draw here tomorrow. Hopefully the weather cooperates, but Wyoming will be participating at the Princeton site tomorrow,
Nice.
Tuesday, October 1st. And excited to see them compete. And as you know, with the seeds and drawings, once the ball's in the air, it's anybody's match. And I'm really excited to watch our girls compete and battle on the court. They've had a really strong season, regular season. And they were awarded, in my opinion, a really nice bracket and pairing to head into sectionals. And we'll see how our team does, but I know that they've worked extremely hard and they're prepared and just excited for them to compete on Tuesday in section.
Yeah, that sounds great. Best of luck as tournament play starts for them. And let's wrap this week's show up. Going in the gym, talking girls volleyball. They have a busy week ahead. Let's see here. Traveling to Deer Park on Tuesday, hosting the always tough Marymount Warriors Wednesday, and then traveling along the Ohio River to take on New Richmond Saturday at 2. So three matches for girls varsity volleyball this week.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy week. We really had a lot of fun last Thursday. It was our staff appreciation game against Reading. Always great to see our teachers come out, especially one event like that, and our student athletes welcome them on the floor during pregame, and it's just really special to see. You can see the relationships both in the classroom, but also outside, and seeing our staff support our students and extracurricular activities is amazing. It was a good turnout there, just a great atmosphere. Busy week, of course, with things that took place at Taylor and the scheduling adjustments there. Actually, the Taylor match is now being played tonight as we recorded that. So you mentioned three. I'll throw one more at you. So it's a big schedule here starting off tonight with Taylor again, Deer Park and Marymount, and then non-conference on Saturday. So a busy week for volleyball. I know they're excited for the test, and like we said earlier, here in the next few weeks, it's postseason play for volleyball. So we're at that part in the season. So
no question. Well, Matt, best of luck to all your teams, all the Cowboys this week. Hopefully it's a great success this week. We'll touch base next Monday. As always, thank you for your time and greatly appreciate it, and have a super week.
Thank you, Rob. Go Cowboys.